Good morning, El Paso, Texas, and Conserving 915 family. This is Ruben Rios, conservative Republican candidate for Texas District 16. How's it going, El Paso? We're getting really, really good weather right now. I enjoyed the cool weather. It's nice and cool now. It's been hot most of the week, but well, not really hot, but mildly hot. But it was nice to wake up to cooler weather today. So, anyways, El Paso, who's ready for the Sun Bowl on not on Christmas Eve, on New Year's Eve? I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been to a Sun Bowl game in about 5 years, so I'm glad my sister got me tickets. So I'm looking forward to enjoying the game with my nieces, nephews, and with my sisters. So El Paso, a couple of things that I wanted to talk about today. So I've been looking at a lot of our congressional candidates which do not put America first. Be putting America first, Texas first, El Paso first should not be controversial for any candidate for any district you represent. That is your job to put America first. So I've thought this for a long time. I've thought that you shouldn't be able to hold federal office as a congressman or congresswoman if you have dual citizenship. There's just no way. I mean, you can't be completely loyal to one country if you have dual citizenship. Now, if you're a regular citizen, I know there's people that have dual citizenship for various reasons. It's easier to travel or to own property in another country. I really do get it. But if you're a representative at the federal level, you should not be able to have dual citizenship. It's just and it doesn't matter what country from, any country. You shouldn't be able to have dual citizenship. So that's one of my thoughts, and I think also we might even have to consider that you have to be a natural born citizen, just like the president is expected to be, and it's just for the reasons that I think that we need to put our country first. I see a problem with a bunch of representatives right now where I see their loyalty is not to America. Their loyalty is a lot of times wherever they came from, and it's just not right. If they're gonna be loyal to another country, they should try and fix that country. But if you're a representative here at the federal level, your total loyalty should be to make our country better, our people better. So with that said, I do believe in election integrity to the fullest. I don't think you should be able to. I think you should prove that you are able to vote when you go vote. And I know that a lot of Democrats fight that when conservatives want to pass election integrity laws or just to make sure that whoever's voting is voting or whoever is voting can vote. Democrats usually fight this. They start claiming that minorities, marginalized people are not able to get IDs or things like that. And we all know that's a lie. Everybody that wants an ID can have an ID. I also think that many years back, I don't know, around 2010 or 2008, at one of the local conventions, my buddies and I, we were trying to get a resolution going where we go back to paper ballots that can be tracked, ballots where you can get a receipt that shows how you voted. It's easy to say, you trust the computers, but we all know that when it comes to electronics, anything can be hacked, anything is hackable. So I would actually love to have something in place like that where we go back to paper ballots that cannot be erased, manipulated in any way digitally. That we have a hard copy, that you get some sort of receipt when you vote, and in case anything ever comes up, it shows how people voted. So with that said, I talked about how liberals don't really believe in enforcing the voting laws. They always fight when Republicans or conservatives push election integrity laws. And one thing that I've found recently very, very ironic and very hypocritical was I learned about this 2 weeks ago. Escobar, our congresswoman, had a challenger here by the name of I think Arturo Andujo. So he was removed by the ballot. So this guy collected, let's see, they invalidated more than 55 signatures. So Andujo, a Democrat challenger to Escobar, was removed from the primary as a challenger because she challenged those signatures. And then so she's the sole candidate right now. So I just again, I'm for the integrity. I'm for to making sure that all those signatures are in fact correct. But you cannot be selective in your enforcement. You cannot say that you should not be able to say that Republicans pushing integrity at the voting booth is racist and all these other things when you're challenging, to kick somebody out, And this is what Andujo had to say. I entered this race hoping to learn about the intricacies and participate in the democratic process. As a local El Pasoan and grassroots candidate, I was unable to afford the $3,125 filing fee, so I spent 3 months talking to voters and asking for their signatures on my behalf. After collecting 558 signatures, I was placed on the ballot on December 8th, 2025. Veronica Escobar and her team are looking to stack the playing field in her favor by now removing me from the ballot. By doing this, she is sending a message that these types of positions are not meant for regular citizens, but only the rich and powerful who can afford to spend $3,000. One could say they tried to cancel the primary election. Andujo concluded he will stand firmly against these efforts to defend democracy because this is America. So, I totally get the guy. I understand him. I encourage you to look into this and read it for yourself. I think the selective enforcement is just outrageous. It's just outrageous. And this guy's right. I mean, I had to file the $3,125 filing fee as well. And it's, for a regular guy, coming up with those $3,000, it's, I didn't have that money to just pay up, but I really believe in what I'm doing. I really believe El Paso's ready to put El Paso first. Not, you want a rep that represents El Paso, not other people. So, I really hope that you guys look into my campaign. Support me if you want to. If you can, tell your friends and family about me, and let's make El Paso the best it can be. El Paso is a great place to be in. El Paso has great people. Most people I meet in El Paso are great people. And that's with the fact that we don't have great leadership. So if we had great leadership, just imagine the things El Paso could do. I mean, it's just, we could do a lot here. If we had people that put El Paso first, put Texas first, and put our country first. El Paso, I hope you have a great rest of the day. And if I don't talk to you before the new year, I hope you have a great new year. Bye-bye, El Paso.